My senses have picked up a lot of drama on Earth. What's going on?
Lost in space, an alien race, trapped in orbit with no escape, watching films from Earth's display, passing time from day to day. Stuck in orbit, what can I do? A movie marathon will have to do. From drama to horror and comedy too, an alien cinema will break through.
Captain's log number 784. Today, my senses have picked up a ton of drama on Earth, so I decided to see what's going on. And apparently, there's a new Star Wars show. It's called The Acolytes. And people really love it, and people really hate it. But there's not a lot happening in between them. And it's been getting very poor audience reviews. But there were accusations that there has been review bombing, even though there is no actual proof that there is an organized effort to bring the audience score as low as possible. Until now, the hot story today is that there is a movie that came out back in 2008 called Acolytes. Not The Acolyte, but just Acolytes. And apparently, this movie has been getting review bombed with negative Star Wars related reviews. So apparently, people have been mistaking this movie for the Acolyte TV show. And this is the evidence, the smoking gun, that there is an organized effort to bring the audience score as low as possible on the Acolyte Star Wars TV series on Disney+. But is that true? I decided to look at it myself. So I went on to Rotten Tomatoes, and I went to the 2008 film Acolytes, and I looked at the audience reviews, and I saw 0 Star Wars related 1-star reviews. In fact, there has only been 1 review this year alone. The news articles that claim that this movie had been review bombed always cite 1 tweet. And this tweet, it comes from Fandom Wire. And this tweet has a screenshot of 1-star reviews all about Star Wars The Acolyte. But this screenshot does not reflect what I see with my own eyes. So I decided to investigate. I used the Wayback Machine to go back to June 15th and look at what did this webpage look like at that time. And guess what I found? 1-star reviews for Star Wars The Acolyte. There they are. It seems like Rotten Tomatoes deleted all of these reviews. That's it. Story's over. We know what happened. Or do we? So I decided to look even further. Game Rant has a screenshot of the score dropping from 42% to 33%, showing that there are so many reviews, negative reviews, that the score has dropped significantly. So I decided to check this out as well. All I need to do is use the Wayback Machine to look at the webpage before the Acolyte came out and see where the review is, and then compare it to the current review score. But there's only one problem. The Wayback Machine doesn't go back to any day that you want. It only goes back to the days where that web page has been cached. The earliest I can go back this year is June 14th. And that's not far enough. I gotta go a little bit further back. So the next date that I can go back to is May 29th, 2023. That's more than a year ago. That's way too far back. But when I went back to that day, guess what I saw? 42% audience score. That lines up with the screenshot I saw on Game Rant. That means that the score had dropped from 42% to 33% over the course of an entire year. Anything could have happened on that entire year, or it could have happened in just the past few weeks. But we don't know. There's not enough data to prove either theory. Now, there is one way that I could kind of prove that this had happened more recently and it's related to the Acolyte, but not quite. You see, when the score was 42%, there were 500 plus reviews. And now that the score is 33%, there is still only 500 plus reviews. That means that the reviews are somewhere between 500 and 1,000, but we don't know exactly where it is because Rotten Tomatoes doesn't give you an exact number of how many reviews there are. But I crunched some numbers, and in order to drop the score from 42% to 33% when there are 500 plus reviews. You would need around 200 to 250 consecutive negative reviews without adding any positive reviews. And that 200 to 250 review ratio fits neatly within the 500 to 1,000 review range. So it seems more likely that there has been a lot of negative reviews, at least over the past year, that has dropped the score from 42% to 33%. Now, whether or not that happened over the course of an entire year, or if that happened just in the past few weeks, we don't know. We'll never know. Now, there is something fishy that Rotten Tomatoes has been doing. So, right now, you cannot read audience reviews. You cannot even read critic reviews right now. You can't. You can't leave any reviews, and you can't leave any ratings on the Acolyte TV series. And that is kind of fishy. I looked at other TV shows and stuff, and that's not the case. You can leave reviews if you want, it's fine. But for some reason, the Acolyte TV show is being restricted. You cannot leave any more reviews. You cannot read reviews. You cannot leave any ratings. So it seems like the score is locked off. And that is very fishy. But that makes it more difficult for me to verify one more thing. And that is, I wanted to actually look at the people leaving 1-star reviews and see what else are they reviewing. Have they reviewed anything at all? I don't know. But by using the Wayback Machine, I was able to look at the people who mistakenly left negative Star Wars reviews on the 2008 movie Acolytes. And what I found is very interesting. Almost every single person who left a 1-star review on that page had never reviewed anything before. Literally, that was the only thing they have ever reviewed. I wanted to compare this to the 1-star reviews left on the Acolyte Star Wars TV show, but I can't because I cannot see those reviews. So I decided to compare it with other TV shows that have also been accused of being review bombed. And one great example of that is The Boys Season 4. So I went onto The Boys Season 4 audience review page, and I clicked on the profiles of the people who left 1-star reviews. And guess what I found? Those people who leave 1-star reviews typically are very passionate about reviewing things. They're very critical, and so they review dozens of movies and TV shows. That is not what I saw when I looked at the mistaken left reviews on the 2008 film Acolytes. So what's up? Who are these people who mistakenly left these reviews? Now, I have two theories. They're just trolls, not fans of Star Wars at all. And all they want to do is drop the score of the Acolytes as low as possible for whatever reason they want to. And that seems to be the popular theory. But I have another theory. It seems like Disney has a lot of sway at Rotten Tomatoes. It seems that they were able to get Rotten Tomatoes to stop people from reviewing and stop people from reading reviews on the Acolyte. And so this theory, which seems a little crazy, but is not outside the realm of possibility, and that is that Disney created a bunch of fake accounts and they actually review bombed the 2008 film Acolytes and then blamed it on Star Wars fans and tried to use this as proof that there is a conceited effort to review bomb their show. Now, once again, I'm not saying that that's true. I'm just saying it's not outside the realm of possibility. You can make up your own mind. Let me know what you think. And I don't see a lot of other people talking about this. So let me know what you think. And that is a Captain's Log out.